When you think about FC Barcelona, your mind probably goes straight to the trophies, the tiki-taka, Messi doing things your brain can't process. But there's another side to this club, a side that lives in the numbers, and not the boring numbers, the mad ones. The kind that make you stop and say, wait, they actually did that? So today we are diving into the 5 of the craziest, most unbelievable stats in Barca's history. And by the end, I promise you, your respect for this club will go up, no matter who you support. Alright, let's take you way back. Before Spotify, before Messi, before even Johan Cruyff was a player. I'm talking between 1957 and 1960. Barca went on a run so dominant that it doesn't even sound real anymore. Because they were unbeaten in 92 straight home matches at Camp Nou. Think about that for a second. 92 matches at home, no defeats. Not even a single one. That's nearly 3 full seasons where no visiting team left Camp Nou with a win. And keep in mind, this was before the era of sports, science, rotation systems and load management. Players were running on grass, painkillers and just vibes. The key names from that era were Kubala, the original king of Camp Nou, Evaristo, a Brazilian who scored the winner versus Real Madrid in 1960 European Cup, and Luis Suarez, the Spanish one, not the one who was friend of Messi. This era helped lay the foundation of Camp Nou's reputation as a fortress. And if you're wondering how hard it is to replicate that, even modern Barca with peak Messi didn't come close to this number. Next up, we fast forward to the 2012-13 season. It's the year Tito Vilanova took over as head coach after Pep Guardiola stepped down. And it turned out to be one of the most emotionally charged and yet dominant season in Barca's history. Barca finished that season with 100 points. Only the second team in La Liga history to do it, after Mourinho's Real Madrid 1 year earlier. In that season, we won 32 games, draw 4 and lost 2 with 115 goals scored and just 40 conceded. And this wasn't just stat padding, they were actually destroying teams too. They beat Atletico 4-1, thrashed Levante 7-0 and dropped 5 goals on Mallorca and Rayo Vallecano as like it was nothing. But what makes this season even more powerful was what happened off the pitch. Tito Vilanova was diagnosed with cancer midway through the season. He had to step away temporarily for treatment, and yet the team kept winning. For him, for the badge and for the fans. It was a season full of brilliance and heartbreak. And the 100-point mark, it was more than just a record. Now, let's talk about a stat so ridiculous you wouldn't even believe it happened if it wasn't just Messi. I'm talking about the 91 goals in 1 year. Let that sink in. From January 1st till December 31st, 2012, Lionel Messi scored 91 goals for club and country. He broke Gerard Muller's 1972 record of 85 goals, which had stood untouched for 40 years. And he didn't just beat it, he absolutely smashed it. In La Liga, he scored 59 goals, Champions League he scored 13, Copa del Rey 5, Spanish Super Cup 2, and with Argentina he scored 12 goals. And these weren't just easy tap-ins, he was scoring free kicks, solo goals, left foot, right foot, chips, volleys, you name it. There was a match against Bayer Leverkusen where he scored 5 goals in a single Champions League game. 5 in one night. And that's why to this day, no one has even came close to this number in a calendar year. Not Ronaldo, not Mbappe, not even Haaland. It's one of the most untouchable records in football history. Next up, we have Sextuple of Barca in 2009 season. Because there's domination and then there's 2009 Barca. 6 trophies, 1 year and first club in history to do that. That year they won La Liga, Copa del Rey, Champions League, Spanish Super Cup, UEFA Super Cup and finally FIFA Club World Cup. Under Pep Guardiola, Barca didn't just win, they evolved football. That year had it all. Messi running through defenses like a cheat code, Iniesta's last-minute miracle at Stamford Bridge, Xavi bossing midfields like a surgeon, Dani Alves acting like a right winger disguised as a fullback, and Puyol defending like his life depended on it. They played a 4-3-3 that turned into 2-3-5 in possession. They pressed like crazy and they passed the team to death. And that's why even the most hardcore Madridistas admit that this was the greatest team they had ever seen. The Sextuple didn't just write Barca's history, it redefined modern football. And guess what? No team has done it since. Bayern Munich tried, Real Madrid tried, nobody succeeded. Barca did it first and they might do it again. But nothing will beat the magic of that first time. Okay, now let's talk about consistency. the kind that wins titles before spring even starts. See, between April 2017 and May 2018, Barcelona went on a 43-game unbeaten run in La Liga. That's more than a full season unbeaten. It was Ernesto Valverde in charge, and yeah, people might call his football boring or pragmatic, but the man knew how to get results. That season, Barca beat Real Madrid 3-0 at the Bernabeu and finished 14 points ahead of second place Atletico Madrid. Even though they had just lost Neymar, even though the midfield was aging, but they controlled games like surgical efficiency. And Messi, he still had magic in every bootlace. In the end, the streak was snapped in a wild 5-4 loss to Levante, in a match where Barca already had won the title and were playing with rotation. And if we hadn't lost that particular game that season, Barca might have gone to become the Invincibles. So even the loss didn't really matter, but it just proved once again when Barca wants to dominate the league, they don't just do it, they do it flawlessly. This club, it doesn't just make history, it breaks it, then rewrites it and then breaks it again. So let me know which of these stats shocked you the most, or if you have got another wild Barca fact that deserves a spotlight. If you have enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe for more deep dives from the world of Blaugrana, and share this with the next person who says Barca is finished. Visca el Barça, Visca el Catalonia.